Where would you see us in, like, 5 years? What would our lives look like?
We would obviously be married, I hope, by 5 years. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a kid involved in 5 years. And we would be happy. I'm pretty traditional when it comes down to it, which is weird to say because I'm like the weirdest person. But when it comes to relationships and that kind of thing, I'm pretty traditional. That's why this is so hard because I have to make a lot of moves because there are certain things that you can't say or it's just you talking about your feelings to me now. In that sense, it's a lot of pressure for me.
I can tell you that I could see myself marrying you.
That's good. That's a good feeling. I care a lot about Sean, but I'm more traditional in relationships, and I've thought a lot about the fantasy suite. I would expect it to be very intimate, and in some sense, I'm afraid of being vulnerable. Knowing that I'm gonna go into that, putting a different side of me out there, it's scary. And I have to make sure that I am comfortable doing that. Before I even came, I was thinking about the fantasy suites and that I knew that that was a part of it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, there's no way I would do that. I want to make sure, even if I didn't even think I would have these feelings for you. I didn't think that I would be here. I had no idea what to expect. And I knew going into this that I wouldn't let myself do that. Mm-hmm. And, you know, weeks went by and obviously I had last week to think about that that was really a possibility. Because that freaked me out, honestly. It made me really, really nervous to think about any of that kind of stuff because I wanted to make sure that I was still seen as like a lady and seen as somebody that wasn't like that. Yeah. But I've realized that it has nothing to do with that. It has something to do with time with you, and I am, yeah.
Well, I love hearing you say that. And, I mean, I was gonna tell you, hopefully you know what my intentions are anyway.
Yes, no, I do.
But for me, it's such a valuable time to spend alone, you know? I think that's big, especially as fast-paced as this has been, and sometimes it feels like we're never alone, just to get uninterrupted hours.
Right.
Just you and me.
Mm-hmm. I like you a lot.
I like you a lot. You made me happy. I'm more excited than ever to spend tonight with Catherine because there's a big part of me that's attracted to the fact that Catherine's nervous about the fantasy suite.
She has her traditional values,
and I love that about her. I know her feelings, I think she knows where I'm coming from, and I'm so excited to give the fantasy suite card to Catherine. Can't wait to hear her response because I'm ready to just spend time alone with her and enjoy the rest of the evening with her. Why don't you open this and read it?
Sean and Catherine, welcome to the amazing and beautiful country of Thailand. I hope you're enjoying your stay. Should you choose to forego your individual rooms, please use this key to stay as a couple in the fantasy suite. Chris Harrison. What key?
Thank you. You know what my intentions are, and you know I just want to spend time with you. So I'm hoping you'll accept it.
I would love to.
Should we go?
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
When I first met Sean, I never thought that a boy like him would like a girl like me. And going through this process and being completely myself and having him accept that, it really helps me understand that I do deserve somebody like that. And I want to be with somebody like that, like Sean. I want to be with Sean. You're such a hunk. I just never thought that I would be, you know, able to be with somebody like that. And you have so much beyond that, and I hope that you don't think that like that's all I care about is that you're beefy and that you're hunky, because I like the way that I'm with you and everything that you have to offer. I've just been made fun of a lot, like in my life, and it wasn't in a mean way. It was just always like just a funny way, and they thought that I could handle it. Just you're chubby, or you eat too much, or all that kind of stuff. And so I've honestly never been in a bathing suit more times in my life than with you.
You are smoking hot, okay? I'm the lucky one. Promise.
What?
You made me happy. That's all.
I think that this whole journey is about finding the perfect match. And Sean has continually made me comfortable and feel safe to be completely myself and exploring anything with him. He makes me feel very safe, and I want everything with him. I know he'll treat me like a lady, and being intimate tonight is really important. When I look into Sean's eyes, something visceral happens. When we're together, he feels like he's mine and that I'm his, and nothing else matters. It's not nice being hungry. It's crazy. We're like in a relationship.
It feels good, right?
Mm-hmm. It's so romantic. We're in Thailand. It's quiet. It's just us two, and there's just a sky full of stars. This is super romantic. That's like the quote of the day.
It's been a romantic day.
I fell in love with Sean today, and I want Sean to be my husband. I came here to find a great love, and I know that we're meant to be together.